Hola yogis, hi from Ibiza, where I am participating and teaching in our annual detox retreat starting today. And starting the day on that mat on the beautiful island of Ibiza at sunrise. Doesn't really get much better than that, yogis, and it helps one really connect to the elements, water, sunshine, the breeze, the clear air. And for city people, this is just absolutely wowzer, because we don't it's like when people come to the city, they go, oh, look at all these things. And when we come out here, we go, oh, look at all the no things. There's nothing around. So we're going to get started, and we're going to begin with a very brief warm up and then Surya Namaskar, a welcoming it in this day. And really, you don't need to be doing a lot of movement if you're doing it regularly. You don't need to come to the mat every day for an hour if you are coming every day. 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day, practicing yoga, that is enough to just clear out anything from yesterday so that you're not carrying over thoughts, problems and worries from yesterday into today. And this is really part of self-mastery, to be able to let go of everything that happened yesterday and to begin each day anew. So let's get on our mats, let's get our mats rolled out and begin. So we're going to stand first with our feet nice and wide and just moving the pelvis, gently twisting. Let's get bending each knee. And then we're going to add the arms. And then we're going to make that twist a little bit deeper. Inhale through the center, exhale, twist. And we're going to lift the arms up, side stretching. We're going to make that a little bit deeper. Bending and lunging into the side. Each time, a little bit deeper bend. Each time extending the arms up. And then back to twist. Turning the head gently, following the line of the chest. You can feel that your shoulders are starting to move. The lower back, any stiffness that builds up on the lower back, back to side stretch. A little bit more cardio-esque today. Then we're going to take that down, hands on the hips. Extend and lengthen the back forward, bringing the fingers down to the mat, looking forward. Face faces the mat, keep one finger there, inhale, exhale, stretch. Take an inhale, exhale down, inhaling, extend. Inhale, exhale. Again, we can make that quite windmilly, so that the back is long. And then bring both hands down. Let's walk them to that left foot, taking the hand or the outside the ankle or the shin. Extend, lengthen the back. Exhale, rotate. 3, 4, and on 5, bring the hand down, walking over to the other foot. Rotate, twist. Hand down, soften the knees, extend, and back up to stand. Again, let's just test that pivot. Start to loosen off. You'll notice that start to loosen off quite quickly. Side stretch. bringing the feet hip distance now. We're just going to circle the hips. This is very kind of Ibiza-esque, isn't it, a little bit? Kind of yoga nightclub. Let's go the opposite way. Let's add the arms. Floating the arms around. Let's go the opposite way. This is good for coordination. So first you kind of think, oh, a little bit of focus, and you can feel the weight around the sole of the foot. You can actually get really into this by, let's bring the hands up, going the opposite way. Going the opposite way. Give those arms a shake. Feet a shake. Jump up and down. Just getting everything moving. Get that a little bit higher. And then slow down. Get off. We're going to come to the top of the mat now. Surya Namaskar. Already feeling nice and loose. So coming to the top of the mat. Standing at the top of the mat, feet are hip distance. Arms are extended down at the side, you're in Tadasana, and the shoulders are sliding down the back so that they're not falling forward and you're looking forward. Feeling stable. Sweeping the arms up on the inhale and on the exhale flowing down. Inhale, extend, lengthen. Exhaling, fold. Stepping the right leg back. Stepping the left leg back. Knees down. Rotate the arms, chin in between the hands. Inhaling, cobra. Exhaling, bum to heels. Tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Let's walk that downward facing dog out. Stretching the back of the calf. And then we're going to swish the calves to the heels to the right. Inhale, center, swish them to the left, stretching the side of the body again. Center, right, center, left, right, left. Then bring them to the center, step the right foot forward, nice lunge. Left, extend, fold, let's give it a shake off. Oh, shake the head off, roll up, exhale straight back down. Nice big inhale, nice exhale, left back, right back, knees, chin. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog, stretching the back of the calf. Swishing them one side and the other. And then stepping the left foot forward. The right, fold, inhaling up, exhaling straight back down. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Stepping back the right. This time we're going to put the knee down, sweep the arms up, nice lunge, exhale, fold it down. Left back, knees, chin. Inhale, exhale, tuck the toes, downwards facing dog. This time we're going to swish the heels to the left, sit down. Inhale up, exhale, sit down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, come up. Step the right foot forward, the left. Stand, exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, straight back down. Inhale, extend. exhale, fold, left back, left knee down, lunge, hands down, step the foot back, knees down, chin down, inhale, exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time, we're just going to focus on our breathing now. Take a full inhale and a nice long exhale. That's the left forward, the right, extend, exhale, fold, inhaling up. One more each time. Exhale down. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Right back, right knee down. Inhale. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Adding in a vinyasa now. 2, 3, 4, and on 5. Right foot, left. Extend, fold, inhaling up, exhale straight back down, inhale, extend, exhale, fold, left back, left knee down, lunge, hands down, foot back, lowering down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, breathing down. 3, 4, 5. Left foot forward, right, extend, exhale, fold, inhaling, rolling up. Exhale, sweetheart, center, and you're back into Tadasana. Let's take 4 breaths here. Inhale fully, exhale fully. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Closing the lips for the second one. Inhale, expanding, really breathing in that 360 breath where you're breathing around the side of the body so that you feel like you're filling up the whole of the body. 2, 3, and on 4, flowing down again. Inhaling open. Exhaling, folding, inhale, extend, exhale, fold, right leg back, right knee down, inhale, exhale, fold, tuck the toes, step back through a chaturanga, upward facing dog, back to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in, 2, 3, and on 4, right leg rises, big long right leg. Take a full inhale and on an exhale, step it through. Lunge. It's a nice and long lunge. Pressing back through the heel, take the hands off, bring the hands onto the hips, but you power back through the left leg to stabilize there. Sweep the arms up, high lunge, heart center. Rotate on the back foot, open up the hips, warrior 2. Forearm to thigh, rotating, looking up, toes angle. 3, 4, and on 5 you're windmilling through warrior 2. You're rotating around to lunge, lower it down, step it back through that vinyasa. 2, 3, we're going left side. Left leg rises, left foot steps forward. You're in the lunge, coming up to high lunge. Heart center, warrior 2. Forearm to thigh, extended side angle. So you're rotating the ribs to look upwards. 3, 4, and on 5 you're rotating back around, framing that front foot, stepping back, lowering down, upward facing dog, Downward facing dog, breathing there. 3, 4, and on 5, right foot steps forward, left, extend, fold. Inhaling up, exhale through heart center, pausing there. Take those 4 breaths again. 2, 3, 4. Inhaling, open, exhaling, fold. Inhale, extend, fold. It's the left foot back. Knee down. Crescent lunge. Flow down. Frame that front foot. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Way. 2, 3, 4, and on 5, and lifting that right leg again, taking inhale and step it through the hand. We're in that lunge. Coming up, hands on the hips to the high lunge, pressing back, foot sweeping the arms up, heart center, warrior 2, bringing the hands around the back and connecting the fingers there, squeeze the palms together, roll the shoulders out of the way, yes, you lengthen the arms down, your front kneecap stays pressing forward, be very aware of the feet, pressing on the mount of the front foot and the back heel, take an inhale and on the exhale folding, right shoulder inside right knee, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5 you're coming up nice and slowly back to warrior 2, rotating around, framing that front foot, lower it down, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, 5 breaths, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, extend, exhale, step it through the left side, you're in the lunge, high lunge again, you're powering back through that right hip, bring the arms up, exhale, warrior 2, bringing the hands around the back, connecting the fingers, opposite index finger on top, roll the shoulders out the way, extend there, and then fold in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5 let's release that, inhaling up, exhale, rotate, frame that, step it back, lower it down, upward facing dog, rolling over, downward facing dog, let's breathe there, 3, 4, and on 5 we're going to jump to Malasana squat, or you can walk in there, of course, looking forward, look at that gorgeous sunset. Let's take our 5 breaths, 1, 2, and maybe you can even move the weight from foot to foot, which helps Malasana squat to not be so rigid. 4, and on 5, sitting down, woo, straight to Vinyasa. Squeezing the space between the thighs and the ribs, lowering that space, letting go. Breathing there, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Floating there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the ankles and come to sit up. Extend the legs nice and wide. We're going to rotate around to the right leg, so bringing the hands either side of that right foot. Take an inhale, flex the foot, bring the foot towards you, and then lengthen, without that left hip lifting up, just extending over that right leg, and that might even be just to here. Might be a little bit further. You might even be able to take the hands around the foot, or if you have a strap, extend, lengthen again, keep both feet flexed and then fold. 2, 3, 4, and on 5. Inhaling, coming up, and then you're bringing that right forearm to the inside of the right leg, either on a brick or a cushion or on the floor like this. Then you're going to rotate around and look up, extend that arm up, rotate the arm, bicep next to the ear, staying here, extending again, or for some of you a little bit more experienced, taking hold of the foot. 3, 4, 5, inhaling, windmilling through the center. Let's do that little pivot, helps to ease out any stress in the lower back. To the other foot. Okay, keep those foot flexed, feet coming towards you, and you're extending and lengthening. When you're doing any kind of fold, you want to reduce the space between the bottom of the ribs and the top of the thigh. So you're lengthening, bringing the head down. 2, 3, and if you're using a strap, you're looking forward rather don't tuck the chin in. That's what I'm saying. 4, 5, and then we're coming up and bringing that forearm inside, turning back, looking up. So you're either staying here, looking up at the head, or bringing the hand overhead, or catching the foot. 3, 4, and on 5 we're coming back, gracefully back to center. Bringing the right foot in now, having that right knee open. We're going to cup the left hand over the right knee and rotate. Keeping the left foot flexed. 3, 4, 5. Inhale back through center, bringing that knee up now, taking that twist a little bit further. Left elbow crease wraps around the front of that knee, and you're rotating around again. 1. Doing some lovely twists in the morning really helps to ease off that stiff and rigid feelings that we have around the back there. 4, and on 5, come back here through center. Let's do a nice dynamic switch to the other side. The left knee open, cup the hand over the knee, and we're going to twist around to that side. I get to look at this beautiful sunrise. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, the knee comes up. You're wrapping the elbow crease around, and we're deepening that twist. 2, 3, 4, and on 5 we're untwisting, extending both legs out, bringing the knees in, and a nice roll down. The knees nice and wide. You can even circle those knees there. Some space. Circle them the other way. And then bring the knees into chest, wrap the arms around, forehead in, extend the head down, and let's bring those knees to the floor on the right, and you're turning to the left. Taking a nice full inhale. Really dialing down the nervous system in this. This is a point where you're starting to really feel nice and loose. And then bring the knees back to the center. Let's go to the other side. Bring the knees back through center, move around, and then you can extend the legs,
Bring them out. Nice wide, arms wide. And if you're lucky like me and you're in a beautiful location with a gorgeous sunrise like that, you can just look at that sunrise and be mesmerized by the wonders of nature. And bringing the knees in when you're ready, rolling over to one side and coming up to sit.
Tuning into just that lovely quality of your breathing now to what it was before. Most likely there is some change. Maybe it's quite significant, maybe it's quite small. Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining me for yoga today from the beautiful island of Ibiza at sunrise. Catch up with me soon, hit the notifications bell and stay tuned for your next yoga flow. Have a wonderful day wherever you are.